As we all know, the Ashes is fast approaching, 2 days away at the time of recording this, and most people will be doing their Ashes predictions. I decided to try something unique. I'm going to not be doing Ashes predictions myself, although I am, secretly as part of this, but I'm going to be competing against 5 different AI models to see who's the smartest and which AI is the most accurate. I'd like to think of myself as a baseline here. So, my predictions: scoreline Australia 4-0. Smith player of the series, most runs for England, Ben Stokes. Wickets Australia, Scott Boland. Wickets England, Ben Stokes. It's not a right prediction, I think, obviously. So let's get into the AIs. First of all, we have ChatGPT. It has gone for 3-2 Australia. Stephen Smith player of the series in most runs for Australia. Joe Root most runs for England. Mitchell Starc most wickets for Australia, and Jofra Archer most wickets for England. So, assuming Archer will be fit, that's the big issue. That's why I didn't go him. Root has struggled in Australia. He's obviously no ton. It's a big gamble, I think. Anyways, moving on. Gemini 3-1 Australia. Starc player of the series. Labuschagne most runs for Australia. Most runs for England. They've gone Joe Root as well. Most wickets for Australia. Mitchell Starc. And most wickets for England. Jofra Archer. So, very similar. Co-pilot then has gone 3-1 Australia again. Pat Cummins player of the series. Minus Labuschagne for most runs for Australia. Joe Root most runs for England. Mitchell Starc most wickets for Australia, and surprisingly Mark Wood for most wickets for England. And what I don't get is that Cummins is player of the series, but Stark's got the most wickets. So it's a bit confusing. There's 2 wildcards here. I wasn't going to include them, but I decided, the more the better. We got Grok. So on about it, but it's gone 3-2 Australia. Steve Smith player of the series. Steve Smith most runs for Australia. Joe Root most runs for England. Most wickets for Australia, Mitchell Starc, and most wickets for England, Jofra Archer. That's pretty basic, I feel. I feel that's very, very basic. A lot of them haven't gone very adventurous. I have. DeepSeek, the Chinese ChatGPT competitor. What do the Chinese have up their sleeves? 3-1 Australia. Patrick Cummins, player of the series. Most runs, Steve Smith. Most runs, England, Joe Root. Most wickets, Australia, Pat Cummins. And most wickets, England, Mark Wood. So, a range of unique predictions, I think. We'll see who comes out on top at the end of the Ashes in January. So, it'll be the way it works. 5 points for everything correct. The max points you can get is 30. Hopefully you don't get 0. Yeah, I think it's a fun experiment, and that's why I'm doing it. I tried to. And yeah, that is the end of today's video. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.